What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Why y'all coming in? Can y'all hit the like for me? What's up with it? Can y'all hear me? Am I coming through clear? If I had the if I had the sound effects, I would have it going up in here. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? Helly, what's happening with it? Cody, what's happening with it? Quentin, what's happening with it? JD, what's up with it? North Florida, are you okay up there, JD? Mind blowing questions. What's happening? Am I safe, Heather? I am safe. I'm in Southwest Florida, y'all. So I'm where Ian hit last year. So we barely got anything. So it's more for North Florida. You know what I'm saying? Loud and clear. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's the sound effect. I don't got sound effects, so I got to make my own, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's cool and breezy. Lizzie, what's happening with it? Green Dragon, what's up with it? Good morning from Louisiana. You heard me? What up with it, Bridget? How you doing? Vera, what's happening with it? What up? What up? Central Safe. Okay, that's what I like to hear. C Pace, what it is. What up? What up? Hudson. Waterfronts are pretty. Y'all listen, I seen it flooded. I seen it flooded. I seen it flooded. You know what I'm saying? So, North Central Florida. Y'all good? Okay. Okay. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I just want to check in with y'all. I haven't been live on YouTube in a while. And I was like, listen, the Hurricane Hill, we got to have some hurricane conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people from other states are angry with us. Um, I've had people attacking my post on Instagram because they don't understand us. Most of them from other states, they don't understand us. So they instantly get angry with us. You know what I'm saying? And not understand. Or they come to Florida for some reason. They come to Florida, but they get mad when Floridians do what we've been doing for years. And a lot of them is like, oh, like I did a video of me dancing, and it was in Ian last year. But I'm in Southwest Florida where Ian hit, and they were like, "Oh, you didn't do that in a hurricane. You only do that." I was like, "No, I did this in Ian when Ian hit Southwest Florida." Um, like we just do things. Like I got one more hurricane video. Kate Coral, what's happening with it? How y'all doing it, Kate? They got wind, not even a puddle. I feel that. Hit that like button while y'all coming in. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. But yeah, they get mad at us. Fort Myers in the house. They get mad at us because we do what Floridians do, and they don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's weird. Checking in, sunshine, rain, chaos. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Hopefully everybody good. Though. I wanted to come in here, check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing, see what's going on with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go on TikTok, I believe later, maybe Instagram and Facebook to just check in, see how everybody's doing. Um, and tell everybody that's not from Florida, if you're in Florida, stop trying to tell us how to Florida. We're gonna do things that you're probably not gonna agree with, and we apologize. Well, we don't apologize because this is who we are, and this is where we're from. Um, Not to say that we don't take things serious. I mean, we do, but with everything crazy that happens in Florida, we have to um, find the humor, I guess. Find the humor. Tampa is good. Kelly, what's happening with it? And I think a lot of people struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, Florida's going Florida. Listen, you right. Florida's going Florida. And a lot of people struggle with that, being able to find the humor. But it makes it easier, I feel, to deal with crazy situations. To try to keep a positive mindset and try to find the humor in everything. So but you got people, like I said, uh you got people from other states that love to come here and tell us how to do what we do, and it's like you could have easily, right, kept that same mentality where you're at. Like you could have stayed where you were at. And I always like bring it back around like this. Like, how would you like if to your house, right? So you're doing the things a certain way in your house, right? You cook chicken every Thursday, and then somebody comes in and was like, "Hey, you know what? I don't think you should cook chicken every Thursday, but you like, but I do this every Thursday." But they're like, I'm here now, and I don't think you should cook it every Thursday. That's weird, right? Like for somebody to come to your house and tell you how to do things that you know what I'm saying? We don't tell y'all how to do blizzards. Exactly. We won't tell y'all how to do a blizzard. You won't see if a Floridian comes in, right, and see how people up north do blizzards, we would try to adapt to what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't try to change how y'all do blizzards. Always something to tell you how to do it. But exactly. We would never tell y'all how to do blizzards. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should cook chicken there. For real, like that's strange, right? Like somebody come into your house and say, you know what, I don't like that you do that. So you should change it. You know what I'm saying? And that's weird. That's a weird mindset to think. Like I'm gonna come to the home of someone and just decide that I'm gonna change everything because I'm not comfortable. I already been to Publix this morning. I went to I did my Publix run this morning. I went by the Waffle House. I went by the Waffle House, which I kind of figured because there's no jobs closed in South. What I'm not gonna say no job. There's a lot of jobs not closed in Southwest Florida. I know they canceled school for yesterday and today in Lee County, but for the most part, most of the jobs are still open. So there is that. Been a while since I've been in Florida. Nah, we don't have a hurricane cake. See, that's the thing. Buckskin Frank, I'm gonna tell you what happened. People from other states came to Florida, right? I'm gonna give you the scenario of what happened. People from other states came to Florida. They seen that we were partying during hurricanes. Because I know because there's always, if you go to my videos, right? If you go to my videos, there's always somebody angry in my videos. And I can just imagine that those are the people that are angry that hurricane cakes exist. So they seen us doing our Florida thing. Um, they seen us doing our Florida thing, and they decided that hurricane cakes were too insensitive. So they complained, and as a business, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna blame Publix," and I'm like, "That's weird of y'all to do that." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people know how to get upset at the right people, because the hurricane cakes would still exist if people from other states. Like Publix is a business, I get it. They're a business, they got to do what they got to do, but it like instead of finding those people that complain, um Shadowrunner, what I'll tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you Shadowrunner because I'm not sure if you're aware of my channel. I don't do politics at all. I only give one warning. And I know I had somebody on Facebook that was like, "Oh wow, what happened to freedom of speech?" You can have freedom of speech on your page all you want. I just have one request: don't be negative on my page. So you can have an opinion, obviously, but don't be negative. Don't attack someone in the comments. Like, don't take that elsewhere and take your politics elsewhere because I don't do that. I don't do that on my page. So I know you had a joke, but like it could be not political. I will say that. There's a lot more jokes out there that you could have made. Which leads me to another point. Like I be wanting to talk to like these political extremists. Um, not because I'm interested in politics, but because I want to know, like, when you think of something, right? Is your first go-to like a political joke? Because like I don't even think politics in my normal life. The only time I think about politics is when I get online and I have to tell people that I don't do politics. But other than that, in my regular life, I don't even think about politics. But what up, Stephanie? How you doing? Hurricane cookie. Nah, they got rid of everything. They got rid of all the hurricane stuff because, like I said, new Floridians come here and decide that they want to change things. Chef T Swag, what's happening with it? No, he not a troll. He not a troll. No. Vera, he not a troll. The person that just commented was not a troll. He just a lot of people don't know. So when they see Florida and a lot of people, they instantly go to like a political joke because that's the thing to do. So I always have to let people know, like, hey, we don't do that here. We just here to have fun, make our Florida jokes, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But I didn't. And a lot of times it's like somebody that's new because you know what I'm saying, and it's cool. Like I'm okay with that. I can tell when somebody's trolling or when somebody genuinely just doesn't know. And I believe Shadowrunner just genuinely didn't know. So we're cool. We're cool. We're cool. I'm a fair person, I like to think, but I did say, okay, so I made a post on Facebook, right? And someone jumped in and they were like, politics, politics. That's all I hear. I don't hear what y'all are actually saying. And people are like, oh, you pick a side. I don't pick neither side. If you talk politics to me, all I hear is politics, politics, politics. That's all I see. And I told him, I'm like, hey, could y'all please not bring politics to my page? Like, I'm pretty open and we have fun. I just don't TM, what's happening with it? I just don't like politics. And wish you had earthquake cakes, but you gotta have a warning. You know what I'm saying? To give them time to prep time. Yo, you was good. You was good. Shadowrunner, not you. Not you. No. I want to be clear. I'm not talking about Shadowrunner. I don't believe that you're not the person that I'm talking about right now. This was on Facebook. It just led me into another conversation. We're good. You're solid with me. You know what I'm saying? You're solid with me, not you. This is aside from you. But I made a joke on Facebook, and someone, they instantly went to politics, and I always ask nicely, hey, could you not do politics on my page? I don't do politics. Politics is too divisive for me. It interrupts my peace. I'm a person of protecting my peace to the extreme, and it interrupts my peace. It causes unnecessary fights, and now if y'all want to argue football, we could do that. Y'all can argue, but we could do that. But I'm trying to create like a positive space on the internet to where people don't have to come and work. They can comment and not have to worry about being attacked. They don't have to worry about seeing no you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to worry about that on my page. You can just come here, enjoy our Florida talk, our Florida conversation, and then that's it. Like that, we just got a little positive space on the internet. That's all we is here. A little positive space on the internet. That's all. But this person on Facebook, she was like, boo, what happened to freedom of speech? And I was like, well, hey, you can have freedom of speech on your own page all you want. But if you come to someone else's page, it's just like coming to someone else's house, someone else's space. If they have rules, hey, I don't want to do this. Like if I go to someone's page and they're like, all we talk here is politics, and I'm gonna be like, all right, respectfully, I'm out. I'm not gonna tell you that, hey, you shouldn't talk politics. What I'm gonna say is, this is your page, this is your space, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over here. That's it. So, but the person was upset and they was like, I'm gonna unfollow you because what happened to freedom of speech? And I was like, please unfollow me. And while you're out, I'm gonna block you because I don't need you coming back. I don't need you doubling back because you're not the type of person that I want associated with this. Mick, what's happening with it? What's happening with it? Yeah, Amy, and I think a lot of people lose that. They have this entitlement to where they believe that they're entitled to your space. And when I got on the internet, at first it became very overwhelming. But then I had to figure out what made me comfortable because a lot of people, like I said, you have a lot of creators that focus on the numbers of people that follow them. You know what I'm saying? And I've had creators come up to me and be like, oh, you shouldn't block people. And I'm like, I think that's what keeps me, and I'm not as stressed out as them because they're trying to just keep people just for the looks, and I'm trying to actually create a space to where we can enjoy ourselves, enjoy our Florida business. And if you're not from Florida and you're curious as far as to what I'm doing, or even if you just like me, then cool, you know what I'm saying, or what I represent. So I don't even think that's a competition anymore. You know, when Dixie was bought out by Aldi's, right? I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know. That should tell you everything you need to know, that when Dixie was bought out by Aldi's. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Whatever you do with that information, it's up to you. Whatever you do with that information is up to you. I don't even think it's a competition though. When Dixie was bought out by Aldi's, Publix hasn't been bought out by Aldi's. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Do whatever you want with that information. Move near Savannah. They eat Waffles. Yeah, there you go. There you go. The fire. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do another fire ant video because people don't know the dangers of the floods. Like they be thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, they have Winn-Dixie now, but in Florida they was bought out by Aldi, so it's like a transition. It just recently happened. It just recently happened. Why do Floridians love grocery stores? What do you mean? Are you calling Publix a grocery store? I don't know what you mean. What up from New England? What's happening with it? Sending prayers from Jacksonville. I hope y'all good up there. I hope y'all good up there. We, like I said, in Southwest Florida, we're good. We it rained a little bit yesterday. As far as today, we got like a little bit of wind. You know what I'm saying? But nothing. You can't even tell. Like if you went out in Florida, in Southwest Florida right now, you can't even tell that there's anything going on. What up? What up? Electro Vibes. What's happening with it? What it do? How you doing? Florida Panther in Central Florida. What? Charity Rose, that had to be crazy because I never really hear them do too much. Normally, if they see you, they kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Different, distant cousins. We love public. Listen, I'm with it. South Carolina, y'all just don't have the animals that we have here. Um, and I know a lot of people like, okay, the alligators, but we have like Florida has some crazy stuff. So, but I do see a lot of southern, you know what I'm saying? A lot of southern states do share a lot that we do in Florida. It's just Florida, when you get to South Florida, is wild. You know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game. What up? What up? What up? What up? How you doing? Net 2000, man. I appreciate you for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm doing good down here. I'm just, like I said, checking in with the people from North Florida, Northwest Florida. So if you're from Northwest Florida, let me know how you doing. I'm trying to check in. I'm gonna go live on all my platforms to try to check in with everybody. See how everybody doing. Blue skies, white clouds, and adventure. Listen, it's so clear outside right now where I'm at. It's so clear. So clear. Orlando is a different world. Listen, south of Orlando is wild. I'm like 3 hours south of Orlando, so it's wild. Wild down here. Lake Wells in Polk County. Thanks for checking in. Listen, y'all stay safe. Y'all know we're going to Florida. I know I done seen people in Tampa on Bayshore Boulevard kayaking. I got sent a news clip, right? And they were on the news out there reporting on Bayshore, I think it's Bayshore in Tampa. And there was somebody kayaking. Well, I wouldn't even say that because they wasn't on a kayak. They was on a float. They were on a float, just floating by as the news is trying to tell us how. I'm like, Floridians don't take anything serious. And that's the problem because everybody comes here don't like us because we do stuff like this. But they have to understand us. We go through so much crazy stuff. Imagine knowing that every year you can possibly get a crazy hurricane, but you stay here anyways. That should tell you about a Floridian's mindset off the jump. The fact that we have crazy animals that can take you out at any time. We also have the possibility of every year a major hurricane can come and wipe you. You know what I'm saying? You have that possibility every year. But Floridians choose to stay here. That should tell you everything you need to know right there. Right there. They said they Florida. They out there Florida. They out there Florida. I ain't got no beef with it. You know what I'm saying? Trapped by a wild boar. They ran away from you. Listen, Charity, you out there wilding. You out there wilding. South GA. That's what I was going to ask y'all because my family is actually in South GA. My family is actually in South GA, so I'm trying to like make sure they good. Legal pill pusher in the building. What's happening with it? What's up with it, my folks? $6 fit. All right, you have a good one. American Gal 6'9". I appreciate you. You have a good one. Y'all stay safe out here in this crazy Florida. Florida be Floridering, but like I said, y'all have some Floridering videos. I'm not telling y'all to create Florida videos for my benefit. I'm just saying if y'all happen to have Florida videos, just send them to me, y'all. Send them to me. I'll give y'all the email. And I'm doing a what in the Florida that's the email right there. So I'm doing a what in the Florida episode this week, and I was supposed to be something else as the theme, but because the hurricane came and it's a lot of hurricane Florida going on, I'm gonna change it to a hurricane episode. So what up, what up, what up? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We have monkeys. Oh no, we really have monkeys, wild monkeys in I mean not South Florida, in Florida as a whole. We have wild monkeys in Central Florida and wild monkeys in South Florida. There are two different species of monkeys, but we do have wild monkeys that live in Florida. You don't even have to guess. We have wild monkeys that live in Florida. You can't say what is good as me. What happened, Amy? What's going on out here? Or Florida? It took some practice. It took some practice. Love the channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Fort Lauderdale in the house. What's happening with it, Danny? Pub sub. Listen, Mark, I'm with it. I need to go get a pub sub right now. Actually, I might order one. I might order one. And then, okay, so I got a question, right? My public scores. My public scores in here. Everybody that go to Publix like me, or probably not like me, but close to me. All my Publix lovers. That's what I'll say. All my Publix lovers. I got a question for y'all, right? First of all my Publix lovers check in. Regulators. If y'all just coming in, please hit the like for me. If y'all coming in, just hit the like for me. All my Publix lovers check in, y'all. Regulators. Mount up. Okay, I got a question. So recently, I've been getting tagged, right? Zampiro, what's happening with it? Oh, okay. All right, so hand pink waving, publicaholics. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video about like a Publix what is it called? Support group, a public support group. I got a funny idea for a public support group video. And I may need a few people to do it. But okay, so my question. So recently I've been getting tagged in this video. I guess this guy called it a hack, but I go to Publix every day, so I didn't think it was a hack. But he basically made this video saying that you can get your chicken tender sub in a wrap, and people were like, "Oh my god, it's a hack!" And I was like, "Excuse, like what?" Because I do this all the time. Like if I don't feel like eating the bread, I'll get it as a wrap. And if I don't feel like eating it as a wrap, you can get it as a salad. Now I didn't know that it was a hack. Now, would y'all consider it like my Publixaholics Anonymous? Would y'all? That's what our group name, Publixaholics Anonymous. We ain't anonymous though, because we out here. Would y'all consider that a hack though? I don't think it's a hack. Like getting your chicken tender sub as a wrap. Like getting your chicken tender sub as it's a preference, right? Okay, so I wasn't tripping. Because you can get it as a salad too. It's just another option. Okay, so I'm not tripping. Okay, I just wanted to know if I was tripping. But they was like, "Oh, it's a hack," and people like sending it to me like, "Did you know this?" And I'm like, "How did you not know this?" It's right on the. Listen, if you go to they probably don't order from the Publix app, but they have signs. Make your sub a wrap. Make your sub a salad. They have signs, and if you go to the app, because I don't order like I don't usually order in the store. I usually order on the app and then have it made by the time I get there because I know that line is always going to be crazy. But I either get it as a salad or I get it as a wrap if I don't want the bread. Now sometimes you can't beat the bread because I get the barbecue sauce. The bread soaks into the barbecue sauce soaks into the bread, and it's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't think it was a hack. So I didn't think it was a hack. Yeah, you can get all the ingredients. Yeah, you can do that too. But I didn't know if people, you know what I'm saying? Like people was calling it a hack, and I was like, I didn't know that was a hack. I just thought it was an option. I just thought it was another option that everybody knew about. But like I be thinking I be tripping, but I know my true Publix goers with me. They already know this. What up? What up? All safe in St. Augustine, Martin. I was just gonna hit you up. So you good up there? Heb is good. I mean, okay, you know, I can't say anything until I try it. You know what I'm saying? And if you tell me, I'm gonna try it. Like I'll try it. If I'm ever in Texas, I'll try it. I'm not against it. I just love Publix. Only because, like I said, there's a lot, you know what I'm saying, that goes into my love for Publix. But stay dry. Listen, Jeff, it's dry down here where I'm at. It's dry. All right, Martin, y'all stay safe up there because I think it's coming y'all way, right? Tenders tossed in sauce. I get them tossed in barbecue. I know people like Buffalo. I'm not really a Buffalo fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the Buffalo Bills. I don't like the Buffalo Bills either. But like the Buffalo sauce, I'm not really a fan of the Buffalo sauce. I used to get it tossed in Buffalo and Chipotle. Then I tried Buffalo and ranch. I tried Buffalo by itself. But until I got barbecue, when I got the barbecue, changed everything. Changed everything. Still got power. Listen, I think that's what Floridians. I know most Floridians, right? The most thing we worry about is if we still got power. Listen, I feel you. Buffalo isn't for me. Buffalo isn't for me. That's just my preference. Sweet, I like that though. I do like that though. So sweet and spicy sriracha, I do like that though. I do like that. Jeff, you know what it is. How you doing? 300 miles south of Orlando. It's where in Florida? I don't know. I don't know how far I am from. Let me see how far I am from Orlando. Let me see how far I am from Orlando. I'm 192 miles from Orlando. I'm 192 miles south of Orlando. So 300 miles south of Orlando. You talking about like the Everglades. Or like the Keys. Oh yeah, you talking about down at the Keys. North Carolina barbecue sauce. Yes, yes, yes. Cheeky cheeks. Yes. Yes, you are correct. What up with it? What up with it? Tainted Love, how you doing? 2 hours away from Orlando. Where, Jay, north to south? I didn't say 300 miles. I was reading to somebody else's comment. I'm 192 miles south. I said 3 hours. Okay, now I see what we got to mix up. 3 hours south of Orlando. I'm 3 hours south of Orlando, not 300 miles. What up? What up? You miss Publix #1 thing. Listen, I feel that. I feel that. Daytona, what up? What up? All clear. I'm in Lehigh. That's where I'm at. I'm in Lehigh. Well, like Lehigh and Fort Myers. Like I'm on the edge of Lehigh and Fort Myers. So, yeah. But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I just want to check in with everybody, see how everybody was doing. Make sure y'all hit the like for me. I'll probably be back live later. Cat 2 means party is on. Listen, they don't even close the jobs down for a Cat 2. Cat 1, they definitely not closing the jobs down. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm out of here. Guy, what's happening with it? Amy, you have a great day as well. Stay safe, everybody. Positive vibes only. Remember, if you out here Florida, send me the video. Don't just be out of Florida. I'm not encouraging Florida. I'm just saying if you do, send me the video. But y'all have a great one.